In this video, we're going to be looking at some arithmetic with money. We've got a menu from a cafe on the right-hand side here, and question 1 is asking us to work out the total cost of a tea and a sandwich. So we can see on the right that a tea costs £1.50 and a sandwich costs £2.95. Now, I could add those together using column addition, but I'm going to do this in my head. £2.95 here is just 5 pence less than £3. Now, I can work out £3 plus £1.50 quite easily. Adding those two, in my head, I get £4.50. Now, what I actually wanted was £2.95 plus £1.50, and that's going to be 5 pence less, because £2.95 is 5 pence less than £3. So what's 5 pence less than £4.50? Well, that's £4.45. Let's move on to question 2. This question asks, how much change would you get from £10 if you bought a sandwich, crisps, and a can of cola? Let's just make sure we understand what change means in this context. Now, suppose you only have a £10 note, but what you buy doesn't actually add up to £10. It adds up to something less. Well, what you do is you give the shopkeeper £10, and then they will give you back however much money that you need so that you end up paying the correct amount. So, what is the correct amount you have to pay first of all? Well, we're talking about a sandwich for £2.95, crisps for 85 pence, £0.85 there, and a can of cola, so that's a can of drink, which costs 90 pence, £0.90. Now, I could do this in my head, but I'm going to set it out using column addition. So, adding those three together, we have £2.95, we've got 85 pence, and we've got 90 pence. Now, I'm adding these to find the total cost of those. Adding down the right-hand column, 5 plus 5 plus 0, well, that's 10. So I'm going to put a 0 there and a 1 up here. 1 plus 9, that's 10. Plus 8, that gets me up to 18. Plus 9, that gets me up to 27. So I'm going to pop a 7 there and a 2 up here. Then we need our decimal point. And 2 plus 2 plus 0 gives me 4. So the sandwich, the crisps and the can of cola costs £4.70. But that's not the answer to the question. £4.70 is how much it costs to buy these three items, but the question is asking how much change we would get from £10. So we need to subtract £4.70 from £10. Now, I like to do this in my head. I want to think, how much do I need to add on to £4.70 to get up to 10? That will give me the answer to the question. Well, if I add on 30 pence to £4.70, that will get me up to £5. And then I need to add on another £5 to get up to £10. So in total, I need to add on £5.30 more to get to £10, which means we get £5.30 in change. Now, in question 3, we need to work out the total cost of 4 sandwiches and 4 coffees. Now, there is a little bit of a shortcut you can take with this question, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to work out the cost of 4 sandwiches, and I'll write that down. Separately, I'll work out the cost of 4 coffees, and I'll write that down. And then I will add the two totals together. So, what is the cost of 4 sandwiches? Well, that is 4 multiplied by £2.95. Notice that that will be just a bit less than 4 lots of £3, because £2.95 is a bit less than £3. Well, how much less? It's 5 pence less, as we spotted when we did question 1. So I can calculate this in my head by working out 4 times £3, which is £12, and then I need to subtract 4 lots of 5 pence, because this is 5 pence less than £3. 4 lots of 5 pence is 20 pence. So what's £12 minus 20 pence? That's £11.80. So that's the cost of 4 sandwiches. Now, what is the cost of 4 coffees? Well, that's 4 multiplied by £2, 10p. And that's one I can do in my head. That will work out to be £8.40. Now, when I add those together, I get a total of £20 and 20 pence. Here's the last question. Cal and his friends pay a total of £18.75 for 5 panini. How much does each one cost? We can't see the cost of a panini on this menu, so we're going to have to calculate it. If 5 of them cost £18.75, then one of them is going to cost £18.75 divided by 5. Pause the video and see if you can work this one out. Here's what you should have got. 5 doesn't go into this 1 here, so I need to consider this as 18. 5 goes into 18 3 times. It leaves a remainder of 3, so I'm going to pop that remainder there. I also need a decimal point in line with my decimal point here, so it's going to be 3 point something. 5 goes into 37 7 times. 7 times 5 is 35, which means I've got a remainder of 2 from here. Popping that remainder there, I then need to look at how many times 5 goes into 25, and it goes in 5 times. So £18.75 divided by 5 gives me £3.75. That means each panini cost £3.75.